that you don't even have the power to turn stones into bread. Tell me, who are you?
It all began with a human craving.
The morning stream. I must break you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TMS, the morning stream for Monday, November 3rd, 2025. I am Scott. He is Brian. Hello.
I is.
Yeah?
Happy beginning of November, everybody.
Yeah, how's the weather over there? It got real cold here suddenly.
Super cold here. 80 degrees yesterday. Record-breaking, hottest November day on record for Colorado yesterday.
Oh, my gosh.
80-something degrees. Today, 50.
Yeah.
So,
Takes a
30-degree swing. Yeah.
Isn't that weird? I don't understand days like that. I guess those are the indicators you're about to get a cold snap, as if a hot thing comes through, right? I don't know.
I think maybe, yeah. But it is...
I'm no weatherman, but that's what it feels like to me.
Yeah. I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to the cooler weather.
Yeah, it's soup weather, man.
Yeah. Chili, soup.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got some great green chili upstairs. Yum, 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 yum.
Ooh. Carter made this roasted vegetable chili oil thing. Mm-hmm. So it's like all these carrots, garlic, a bunch of vegetables just ground up and made into puree, basically. And then soup made more soupy with, like, I don't know what base, some like chicken broth or something. Mm-hmm. And by the end, it's a thicker soup still. Like maybe it's something like a
bisque?
like that, but purely veggies and a little bit of this chili oil, and it was outstanding.
She put it through a strainer, make it really velvety.
Yeah, and it was so good. I was a little surprised because she's a good cook. She bakes things. She's very good, but I didn't think I was going to love this. This might be my favorite soup I ever had. It was so freaking good and good for you. It was like simple ingredients, not a lot of extra stuff. It's fantastic. If I can get her to do it, I'll get her to share out a recipe, everybody.
There you go.
Perfect fall weather thing, you know.
Time for Carter's Kitchen YouTube short.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's make more work.
I know. I'm sure those things are not quick to produce.
Well, Brian, we're here. We got a show to do. It's a new week, new month, new all that business, and we may as well get straight to it. I got a piece of audio I need you to hear. I've been doing.
Oh, good. Okay.
I've been doing this. I can't show you the whole box, but I've got all these old cassette tapes. I'm going through them.
Oh, nice.
These are all various things. Some of these are simply just boring, like some self-help tape my mom had in the 80s. So I just throw those away when I check those. Sure. Because who cares? But anything that's like, oh, this is Christmas morning, and my dad recorded everybody coming downstairs and giggling and goofing off and whatever. Everything from that to like when my brother was in Korea, we would make family tapes in the early 90s.
Oh, wow.
And
like
send them to him.
Hello, from America.
Yeah, basically, you know, like turn-based Skype really is what it was at the time. Because we didn't have anything better, so that's what we did. And then he would send back, the way we do, he'd send it, and he would do one side of the tape, and then we'd listen to it, and then we would record the other side and send it back.
So the same tape would just keep going back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, the only downside of that is there's probably a ton that we don't have to keep because we recorded over stuff. But I found a fair amount of them and have been just doing this transfer. I got a thing on Amazon to let me, convert to digital and all that. Super simple process. But anyway, I've been doing that. And on one of these tapes, the entire second side's blank. But on one of these tapes, there's this crazy sound going on, and you got to hear this. This is just the weirdest sound, so I captured it for the show. It kind of gave me the willies. Let me turn this part down. Okay.
Oh, God. Okay.
All right, here you go. It's only 15 seconds of it, but this is it, the whole side of the tape. Weird, right? I don't like
paranormal activity kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it sounds like the tape got recorded at a different speed, but then you hear the TV in the background, and it's definitely like it's being played at the right speed. It might just be the motor on the tape deck, the thing you were recording on, was just need a little bit of lube or something. Like
and the tape had a date on it of 1978. So it's entirely possible too that the tape is so like lost its ability to hold up with time that it's just making a weird noise. But I was just like, oh my gosh, I got to share that with Brian. Kind of gave me the willies. I had to turn the lights on after that. I didn't like it. Ugh.
By the way, after listening to that, guess what, listeners and chat room? In 7 days, you're going to develop a zit on the inside of your elbow that you just can't scratch.
Oh,
so
shit.
That's your 7 day 7-day thing. Unless you somehow give it to somebody else, you have to transfer it. It needs to follow to somebody else.
yeah. You got to pass it on.
You'll have to shake a hand and make it follow transfer to somebody else. Let it in.
And if you don't, then you're cursed for life. So get it done now.
And then you know what you did last summer.
Nice. Brian, you got to hear this one too. This is Wendy.
Okay.
I was a teenager. Wendy would have been, it was about 87. So she'd have been, oh gosh, what she'd have been, 10 or 11, something like that. Uh-huh. And I blamed a burp on my mom. And then she laughed. And so this just tells you the relationship we have, because this is mostly Wendy and I's entire relationship is me saying something inappropriate and her laughing. So here you go.
That was Mom, not me. I swear it was Mom.
That's her laughing. Okay.
That's great.
Weird, right? Anyway,
sometimes you guys make me wish I had a sister, but
well,
I don't know what had a.
The problem is you can't always, you kind of can't pick them. And one of my sisters is a psycho. I never talk about her on here, but you know, you got to get lucky. So I had to have 3 to choose from. 2 of them turned out great. One of them's a psycho.
Yeah.
Oh
well. Oh well.
But anyway, it was super fun going through all that stuff and
That's
having
good.
a little bit of.
Yeah, I'll bet it is. Like walk down memory lane.
Yeah.
And audio is such a great thing for that.
I was cleaning out old files, getting rid of some videos, some audio files, a whole bunch of crap, and it just was like. And then I got so into it. I think I've gone through half that box. The problem is some of these are just so haphazard, because if you think I'm a little bit airheady today about things, back then I might take a whole tape that says instructions on how to fix a Ford Buick, or some 2 different cars, but
right, yeah.
Something my dad had, but I actually recorded over that a bunch of Letterman episodes or episodes of Dr. Demento or something.
Right.
And I don't know, because it's chunked out where the guy goes, now first open the hood of your car and then Dr. Demento. It would cut in and start doing
it's funny 5 times.
Yeah. So I have to go through kind of painstakingly, because you can't just skip around in tapes. You have to, it's the point. The point of what we do today is so much better than what we used to have to do to find shit. So anyway, wish me luck, everybody. The archives continue. Brian, you saw a movie, and I can't wait to hear about this. How'd it go?
Yes. Tina and I saw Begonia. I should also talk really quickly. Evening before Halloween, I took Tina on a mystery date to the Empire. No, not the Empire Strips Back. That's the Star Wars version of it. Nightmare on Strip Street, which is a burlesque traveling. I don't know about I think it was in Vegas for a while. I came here. Might be in different cities, but it seems weird that it would be anywhere after Halloween. But if you do see it, if it does come to your town, it's a horror themed burlesque show with things like 6 pinheads all taking their clothes off and no actual nudity, exposed nipples or anything. But the girl who played the Ring, who climbed out of the TV, certainly bent in positions and was wearing just pasties and bent in positions that humans should not be able to bend in.
Oh, interesting. So that's actually was a question. Is this based on like references to pop culture horror or whatever?
Yes,
and it sounds like it is.
Everything. Yeah. The only one that felt out of place, even though it really wasn't, was they had a Michonne from The Walking Dead who walked around with katanas and 2 slave zombies on chains that she pulled around.
Oh my. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
From the very original, like from the first appearance of Michonne on The Walking Dead.
Yeah, actually 2 headless guys, right?
Not headless, but just chained around their neck and stuff.
That's right. They wouldn't be headless. They'd be dead if they were headless.
Yeah.
What am I thinking of, though? There was something...
Unless you're thinking of the Return of the Walking Dead, in which case, heads don't matter. You can have a zombie run around without a head.
That thing had no rules, man. Pissed me off.
Jawless. There you go. Yeah, Jawless. That's right, Q-Star.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I knew there was something all effed up about their heads. And they were like her brother and an old boyfriend, right?
Oh, right. I think that's right. Yes.
Kind of gnarly, that whole story.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeesh. I'm trying to find this photo you put in our Discord. I was going to share
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it looks like fun.
It's safe to share. Yes.
Yeah, it's just a stage shot.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Dance off between.
Was it Film Sack you put it in? I think you did.
Oh, it was film set because it was horror movie.
That's
stuff,
right.
So it was like, yeah, that's where I felt like it belonged.
Not remember. Here we go. Nope, that's Ernest Scared Stupid. Here it is. I'll just put this up for the fine folks at home.
There you go.
This looks like fun. And they only do
was a
Halloween,
blast.
I assume, or the other kind of stuff?
I could have sworn I guess it was Vegas that had the Empire Strips back, or maybe even still has the Empire Strips back, but for a really long time. And so maybe this is just a Halloween thing, but really, really good. And they're obviously doing the Thriller dance there.
I love
Let's
it.
see, you got your Jason.
It's Mike Myers. Who's this between them? Do you know?
Back there, I think, is Pennywise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Freaky. That's
Yeah.
Ghostface, I assume, here in the front.
Ghostface.
They got Freddy. And
Um,
not sure on that one.
Can't tell on that one.
The final one has kind of exposed brain business going on or something. I don't know who that is
Exposed
either.
brain. Oh yeah, she does look like she's got exposed brain.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what character that would be.
Here, let's see. I took a few pictures right around that one, so I might be able to pull get a better view. Let's see here. Mike Myers, Pennywise.
All the greats.
Yeah.
No.
Go back. Let's see. I think that one might have been. That wasn't Pinhead, was it?
Oh, maybe. That's a good point.
Oh
Get
yeah,
it?
that's Pinhead.
Oh, now I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see the pins now.
Yeah. That's great. Of course, Pinhead should be in there. Where's Candyman? Too many bees. I guess.
Exactly. Too many bees.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was a blast.
That's awesome.
So yesterday we decided, hey, let's go see Begonia because we Thursday night is usually our brand new movie night, and we would have seen this then, but we saw it yesterday, and it's the new movie by Yorgos Lanthimos of the planet Yorgon, and it is compared to things like Poor Things and what was the most recent one? There was the anthology kind of story.
Oh, the one in the hotel room.
Yes.
I forgot the name of that, but it was right after the one where Willem Dafoe
Right
blows burp bubbles at the table.
Kinds of kindness. Yeah,
Yeah.
Poor Things was the burp bubbles, and
That's
then
right.
Kinds of kindness. This one is a lot more grounded. You've got basically Emma Stone as this high-powered pharmaceutical company head, and Jesse Plemons, and I don't know who the other guy is, but he is so freaking good. Aiden Delbus, I think is his name.
Not sure who that is.
Absolutely amazing playing his IDD brother. Yes. He is so he's autistic. He is so freaking talented. Golly, he's amazing. Anyway, they kidnap Emma Stone and hold her for their own kind of confused reasons as to, who she really is. So it's a little bit more grounded than the weirdness of Kinds of Kindness and Poor Things and stuff. So
The trailer talks about how the only thing I get from it is Jesse Plemons thinks she's an alien in the trailer. So is that
Thinks
kind of the
she's from
concept?
That's the concept. Yeah, it's like a conspiracy theory. I think you're from Andromeda or something, and you're here on Earth trying to take over. Blah blah blah. So
seems like a dumb question, but Emma Stone's good. I assume she's always good.
she's great. She's just fantastic, and she freaking talk about committing to the bit.
Yeah.
She freaking shaved her head totally for this thing.
Oh my gosh.
Like, you see her head getting shaved, and and it's clear that it's not like a bald cap or something.
That's great.
It's just absolutely amazing.
Suspect we'll see her on Oscar nomination lists as usual. That's
I
her
think
deal
so.
now.
I don't know if the film should get a what's the production design award, because it is just amazing. Like, you go from these really lavish pharmaceutical office kind of scenes to the basement of Jesse Plemons' house and this gross, dingy, scary horror movie looking kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's really, really good.
Well, as I always say, when life gives you Plemons, you make Plemonade. Okay.
Exactly. Yes, you do. Well, what kind of patriot are you?
Yeah, oh my gosh, and those red glasses, that bastard.
Those red glasses.
All right, guys, time for this. Have fun. Here we go. Game time. Hey, look who it is. It's our old buddy, our old pal, our friend, our brother in arms. It's Brian
buddy, old
Dunaway.
pal.
What are you doing there, buddy?
Hi, Scott and Brian. How are you?
Hi,
How you guys?
good.
How you guys doing? Doing good?
Doing all right. You just sitting there waiting for us? You just being all patient? Is that what was going on?
Yeah,
there?
yeah. I was just laying on the floor thinking, about my life choices.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes you gotta have a good lay on the floor for real.
Oh, no kidding. It's kind of the indoor version of touch grass, just like get down on the floor unless you have dogs or cats, in which case you don't know what you're laying in down there.
Sure. But just laying flat on your back, look at the ceiling and just
Hard
evaluate.
floor.
Yeah. Evaluate where you're at today, I might do that after the show. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
What we will see, though, now is a game of great pop culture significance that Brian lays on us on Mondays, and we're going to see how this will go and who might win what. Brian, explain it to the people at home.
Pop culture.
Welcome to the morning of half-asses.
The morning of half-asses. Yeah.
Already 5 words in. I've already screwed up, people. Trivia game where I'm actually going to be giving the two of you guys the answers. I'm going to give Scott and Brian a category and 6 possible answers, 3 of which are correct and 3, like blaming a burp on your mom, are incorrect. Depending on how confident you feel with the category, you can provide 1, 2, or 3 guesses. But if any of those guesses are wrong, you get zilch, nada, nil, nunca, yet for that round. Get 1 right gets you a point. 2 right gets you 3 points. 3 right gets you 5 points. I can't even keep track of myself, people. And we're going to add up all those points after 3 rounds. They're going to win prizes for their contestant. Let's find out who those contestants are. These are members of the Tadpool that we've pulled from the Patreon. Thank you for supporting the show.
Absolutely.
Scott, you're playing for Theater Monkey.
Theater Monkey, that's Joe. Oh, Joe, say it isn't so. No, let's say it is so today. Yeah.
Say it is so, Joe.
Yeah.
Brian is playing for Dave Linovitz.
I don't know him.
Dave the dope fiend. No, that's not right.
No, that isn't right at all.
That's Slick Rick. That's some Slick Rick drops right there.
Say it ain't so, Rick. Yeah.
Say it ain't so, Rick. Yeah. Don't be a prick, Rick. No, I don't
By
like
the
that.
way, Theater Monkey reminds me about Frasier. And do you know the 2 characters on Frasier that you never see, that are talked about all the time, almost every episode?
Maris.
And Maris is one. It's a trick. The second one is tricky, but she comes up on, I'd say, at least 50% of the episodes, maybe even 2 out of 3 episodes.
And she shows up. Oh, she does show up. I mean,
She never shows up. We never see her.
Oh, Diane definitely shows up.
Yeah, Diane shows up.
She does have a
so does Lilith. Yeah.
Lilith, yeah. You also
that character is Sherry Niles. We hear him always talk about Sherry Niles, and we never see the character Sherry Niles.
Wait, hold on. Sherry Niles. Hold on. I know this is a joke, but I can't find it. Sherry Niles.
Niles rings the doorbell or knocks on the door, comes in. Frasier goes, Sherry Niles?
Oh, shit, he does all the frickin' time.
Every single time.
I just saw it last night, and I was like, I'm bracking my brain.
Yeah.
All right, well, you know what? That may portend how well I do today. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Let's hope you do better than that. Let's hope your knowledge of Seinfeld is better than your knowledge of Frasier. I have a feeling it is.
Scott knows these. He's a Seinfeldian.
I am.
He's a Seinfeld freak.
Yep.
Which of these are Seinfeld nicknames for weird talkers? Your choices are, oops, that isn't it at all.
I was say, Peter Lorre, that's not
Mexican things. It's weird. I thought I clicked.
I felt like I was
November
like, man, I thought
games.
I was like, I didn't know it, but man, I really didn't know it.
Let's try this again. There we go. Okay, scared me. The slow talker, the high talker, the loud talker, the hand talker, the close talker, and the low talker. Which 3 of these are actual Seinfeld nicknames for talkers? Weird talkers.
All right, we are gonna go with
tacos.
One of these I'm a little. Ooh, this is actually really well constructed.
I know, it really is, yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is it.
Needs to start showing up soon. Oh, there it goes.
That's how you'll get me. That's how you'll get me.
It's a good point. That's a really good point. All right, let's see what you guys chose. Let's see. Brian chose 2. Scott chose 3. You two both settled on the close talker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That, of course, was played by Judge Reinhold, who got in way too close when he was talking to people.
He was fantastic.
Yep.
You also both chose the low talker, and she was responsible for Jerry wearing the puffy shirt.
I couldn't hear. I don't want to be a pirate. That whole thing, yeah.
So, Brian, you're definitely getting points because those are the 2 you locked in on. So you're going to be getting 3 points this round.
Unfortunately, Scott got all 3.
Scott chose another one. He chose the high talker. Now, do you remember who the high talker? Like, what is the high talker?
No. So this is the one in the list that I was the least sure of, but it sounds right, and so I'm scared.
You had good reason to be concerned about that one, Scott, because it is correct. It just was a really weird one that I couldn't remember either.
Which one was it?
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't remember who the high talker was. The boyfriend of the Kramer lady.
Oh, everyone thought it was a woman every time he was on the phone.
Right. Yes.
And he got all upset because everybody called him ma'am and Mrs. and stuff, and he got pissed. It's always like that. It was actually a dude.
Yeah.
But it was a lady doing ADR over it. It was actually really well done.
That's
yes,
really
the bald
funny.
guy, Jeff in the chat. Yeah, that's it.
This high pitch, Eric. Who's high pitch?
Yep.
All right, let's get to question number 2. So Scott, going into you guys both coming in hot. 3 and 5 points. 5 for Scott, 3 for Brian. Question number 2. Things that there are exactly 21 of. 21. Which things are exactly 21? Feature films directed by Stanley Kubrick. Chromosome pairs in a Wolverine. U.S. states that end in A. Letters in the Hawaiian alphabet. Protons in an atom of scandium. And the number of rows that one can play on in the game Go.
Oh my gosh.
3 of these things are exactly 21. But not 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7.
Holy crap. This is hard.
I love this one. This is my favorite kind of question.
I'm going through the states right now in my head going.
Oh my Lord on high. I guess I'm gonna just have to guess a little bit here.
Then I guess I'll
that seems like not enough. That seems like too many.
That
states with A in them. Oh, end in A.
And end in A, like your Alaska and your Alabama.
California. All right, I'm gonna go very conservative.
Okay, you both did, as a matter of fact. You each chose one. Now, let's talk about this. Scott chose U.S. states that end in A. Yep. Brian chose letters in the Hawaiian alphabet. And you're right, Brian. There are way fewer letters in the Hawaiian alphabet because...
A lot fewer.
I
know it's fewer, but I don't know
if it's fewer. Well, I'll just say it's fewer.
Oh, shoot. That means I definitely...
One of you is correct. One of you is correct. One of you is incorrect. And... Scott increases his lead. Yeah, U.S. states that end with A. There are 21 of them.
I could only get
I will take away all 6 points 15. If you cannot name all 21 states that.
That's right. I agree. Yes.
Oh my Lord!
Just kidding. That. Letters in the Hawaiian alphabet. There are 13, half as many as.
Wow. I knew it was fewer.
Have here on the mainland. Feature films directed by Kubrick. There are 13.
Yeah,
and the number of rows that one can play on in the game Go is 19. Somebody actually knew. Babaloo 4 got that one. He knows his Go.
So that protons in the atom of scandium.
Yes, there are 21 protons in an atom of scandium.
Wild thing to even hear. It's just a weird thing.
It really is.
All right. I'm feeling good.
Chromosome pairs in a Wolverine, 21.
Yeah.
Scott's killing it.
Me and Joe, baby.
To even have a chance.
Yeah.
Well, you've fully won, so there's no, Oh no, I take that back. No, Brian can do it if he gets all. Yeah. If you poop the bed, Scott, and Brian gets all of them, then I love it.
Unlikely, but
I don't poop the bed.
Don't poop the bed. All right, final question. Let's go back to television because we had fun with that one. Actors who won 5 Emmys in the same role. Which of these actors won 5 Emmys at playing the same character? Candace Bergen as Murphy Brown, Kelsey Grammer as Sherry Niles, Fraser Crane, Don Knotts as Barney Fife, Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Selena Meyer, Bryan Cranston as Walter White, and Gene Stapleton as Edith Bunker.
Eat it.
I'm going to conservatively lock in with 2 that I feel comfortable about. And the rest,
I went
do
with
not.
the obvious ones.
Are there obvious
All right.
ones? I'm not sure.
Well, I
they're
mean,
obvious.
I think Don Knotts' Barney Fife is the opposite of obvious, but he may have done it anyway. But it seems
Well, he
the
was
opposite.
that show was around for quite a while. I don't blame you.
Usually the butt monkeys don't get the Emmys. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was kind of a
It
butt
was
monkey.
great.
Hi, Andy.
All right.
was
Let's
great.
see how you guys did. Let's start with, so Brian had to go for all three, right?
Yeah.
Let's look at, let's see. You chose Julie Louis-Dreyfus as Selena Meyer on the television program Veep.
Veep. Yep. Veep.
Now,
I know
she
won a
was
lot
a
with
constant winner for New Adventures of the Old Christine.
Veep. Oh.
Did she win as many as that on Veep? She did.
Oh shit.
5 Emmys as Selena Meyer on Veep.
That's every season, right?
That's every season.
I think there are only 5.
I think that's right.
I think that's right.
Jeez.
There may have been one other, but man, hell of a thing to do.
Brian, you also chose Candace Bergen as Murphy Brown.
Murph.
Candace Bergen won 5 Emmys as Murphy
shit.
Brown.
I'm screwed.
So
No,
And
not
then-
really. So this last
Well,
one
I
was
did-
kind of-
and then
I did
and then
too,
you
though.
both chose Kelsey Grammer as
Oh,
Fraser
well, good.
Crane.
Yeah.
Well, then you get it either way, Scott. Because if I'm right, I
Well,
don't get as many points as
No,
you.
it means you got 2 of the other. If that one's right, my other one's wrong.
I know, it's so cool, right? Like it's a deciding factor here if
screwed.
this one's right because you both chose it.
Yeah.
But Scott knows that because I've already exposed 2,
Yeah.
and neither were the 2 he chose. He knows he didn't get any points.
Right.
Let's just get Jean Stapleton as Edith Bunker out of the way. She only tragically only won 3 Emmys as Edith Bunker.
That one time she got raped. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was awful.
That was
was
a thing.
rough.
Jeez.
Still
Yeah.
can't believe they did that. But
All right. Fraser Crane, Kelsey Grammer, won only 4 times.
Oh,
Sadly.
it was a
Yeah.
trick
It
because I
was.
thought when he was
Yeah.
on Cheers, surely he got 1 and then
Yeah,
and
no.
then more.
Nope.
Oh man.
Only 4 Emmys as Fraser Crane. Don
well.
Knotts really was the actual answer,
Yeah,
Brian. Don
Yep.
Knotts. Brian
I
Cranston
couldn't
won
play
4.
the tricky ones this time. You have to go for the obvious sometimes when you're that far behind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You can't do
yeah.
anything tricky.
Yeah. I get you.
Cranston won 4 times as Walter White. Also perfectly well deserved.
Oh
for
yeah,
Brian
4 out of
Cranston.
6 or whatever. It's interesting on
Yeah.
this. I think this makes him the only non-comedic role in here, right? Yeah,
Looks like
rest
it.
are
Yeah.
comedies. That's
this
interesting.
group for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. So
That's great.
congratulations, Scott, with 6
Good
points.
job,
You are the
Scott.
winner. And
Damn.
that means don't say it ain't so, Joe. What did I get? So scroll down here.
Oh, yeah,
there it is
Joe
right there.
won. Woo!
There it is right there. Theater Monkey. Joe, you're getting a copy of Golf Gang. That's a favorite of yours. I remember you talking a lot about that
Golf
one.
Gang is awesome. It is a great multiplayer golf thing, and you should play a Golf Gang. It's very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Snow Moto Racing Freedom. You're also getting a copy of that. Big thanks to who supplied those. That was King Kimazabi.
It was like an 80s Japanese video game TV show or something.
Really? Snow Moto Racing
I
Freedom.
have no idea what it is. That's a weird
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
But don't worry, Dave Linowitz. You're getting a copy of Riven, the 1997 edition. Listen, I love Myst. I love Myst because it set the stage. But as far as like game creativity and puzzles and things like that, Riven is, in my opinion, the superior game. So
yeah, you're not alone. It's the best of the bunch, in my opinion.
I want to 3D model that rotating building in Riven because it's so freaking cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
So there you go. So you're getting a copy of Riven 1997 edition. That one actually came courtesy of Mallderaan. So thank you, Mallderaan.
Very good.
Nice. Alderaan
They're
and
on-
Mallderaan blew
They're
up.
on Dantooine, though. Sorry, they're on Dantooine.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Dunaway, you get one of these. But you haven't lost entirely because tomorrow you and I are bumping heads on the old Play Retro around Halo, the first Halo Combat Evolved.
Combat Evolved.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. The Xbox came out in 2001. That means it's 24 years old and old enough for the Play Retro.
Yep.
Yeah, because we're getting PS5's getting a version. What? Cross systems?
Yeah, I know.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's a weird deal, but it seemed inevitable that eventually this sort of crossover would happen. But Halo Evolved or Halo Combat Evolved, the very first game. We're gonna see how that shit holds up.
Ibit, quick.
Yes.
Did
Yes.
did the original Xbox have HDMI or no?
It did not, because I have one of those. It had It had the three. It didn't even. It had the one I had the not even RGB. It had the other component
By
cables,
default,
the YC,
right.
yeah, the YC, RC, and those like the weird three other colors. Green.
Yeah.
Did it have S video? I can't remember. Maybe
I think it did.
I think you could get it adapter. I'm not sure if it was built with that cable or not, but you could get an S video.
Yeah, which is I mean, it makes sense. None of the other competing consoles had HDMI either. That was still
that stupid giant plug you had to get that
was so huge.
Only fit their thing.
Yeah.
So it's not like you could get, I'll just go out and get a new HDMI cable or a new this cable or that cable. No, it was just stupid.
Yeah, that's how they make their money, man. Get it on the accessories.
Right there. I have it right there.
Well, you did good, but we'll do that better even tomorrow on Play Retro. Frogpants.com/Play Retro. Brian Dunaway, I would like to tell you one last thing. Kiss my butt. All right, he's out. Guys, pull up a chair, grab your loved ones, tell them what for, because guess what? It's time for this guy right here.
Yeah. And now welcome Steven to the show. He's a huge freaking nerd.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Yes, indeed. Steven Schleicher joining us all the way from Hayes, Kansas, and the headquarters of Majorspoilers.com. Steven, welcome.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning.
Good morning, Steven.
Oh, you sound so good today. Listen to you.
Oh, well.
Yeah, very warm, very, I don't know, comforting, maybe? I don't know. I like it. Keep it up, man.
Yeah, if I'm the only warm voice in this cold world, then
there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm here. You're like warm soup on a cold fall day. So it's good to have you here. We've missed you horribly because what do we do about pop culture when you're gone? Nothing. That's what I say. So when you show up, we get to catch up and talk about what the hell's going on. Let's start off with a couple of things.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before when things have come up when a comic goes for ridiculous amounts of money. But the most expensive comic is about to hit the auction block. What is it? And should Brian and I be bidding on this? I know the answer to that is no, but he muted him.
Did we lose you?
He muted himself, it says.
Oh.
Did you mute yourself, Steven?
Demutify yourself.
I think you just tapped your little green. There you go.
Oh,
you're back.
Okay.
There we go. Now we can.
That was weird.
Yeah.
So I was going to say, you and I and Brian, we're podcasters, so we don't have any money.
Yeah, we're broke. So,
but we know that there are people in the audience that do have a lot of money. And one of the rarest comic books, a Superman #1, rated 9.0. There is no comic, no Superman comic rated #1, rated higher than a 9.0. In fact, it is the only 9.0 rated Superman #1 in existence.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are there others? I mean, are there others that you would call a 6 and a 7 and a 5?
Oh, yeah.
And stuff?
So if you look at the, there's only, I think, a total of 7 copies that are graded 6 or better. And so it's an extremely rare comic.
Yeah.
Action Comics #1, when it sold in 2024, sold for $7 million. This one, because of its high price, it's starting at $2.6 million, but they're expecting that to go as high or higher than Action Comics #1.
Now let me ask you this. This says, buyer's premium, you got to, so that bid of 2.6, you got to pay up to 3.12. Jeez.
Yeah. So that's because Heritage Auction is the one doing this. And so, it's their fee for doing all the transaction and the auction and all of that stuff.
That's a massive fee.
Yeah.
That's almost $1 million. No, it's like 7. Yeah. That's a racket, man. It's just a comic book. Holy shit. Well, anyway.
It's just a comic book.
I mean, forget about that.
Thanks for just dismissing my whole purpose for living.
Well, no,
Thanks,
see,
Scott.
here's what I mean.
Like my dad when I was 14.
Here's what I mean. This transaction, there's no way. Well, I mean, what do they have to do? Have like a bunch of security and do weird shit around this or something? Maybe they do. I don't know.
Yes. They will ship it to you, or they will have, curry it to you, or you can come pick it up. Or, like many art scams, it may just sit in a warehouse for the rest of its life until it's sold again.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Being guarded by top men.
Yes.
Top men.
Sad news. That guy just died. Porkins.
He did.
Yeah. See, we told it after he died, not before
see,
he died.
it's not always. Hey, look at that.
No, everything's fine.
Sometimes their death triggers us.
Yeah. So is this a case of one of those where this went into hiding for a while and now cropped up again for resale, or no?
It is one that this one has not been sold before. The last time that a Superman comic was for sale was an 8.0.
Yeah.
and that was a couple of years ago, and it went for, I want to say, $5 million.
Jeez.
And so, yeah, this one's going to go really well. I don't know the provenance of this. I mean, it could have literally been kept in someone's hermetically sealed, iron lung for the last 50 years.
Yeah.
So that is one of the things that people can certainly go check out over at the Heritage Auction websites. If someone is interested in bidding on this, first of all, patreon.com/frogpants, right? First of all,
right? Yeah.
Go there first.
Second of all, the auction doesn't take place until November, so there's still time for people to save up the money. I'm going to bet that this goes for at least 5.5, maybe 7 million.
Oh man, I wish I had this comic.
I know. I mean, I myself would prefer Action Comics, but I don't think that Nicolas Cage is going to be able to bid on this one.
No.
No. He's had to sell his collection over the years.
Yeah.
But this is a pretty exciting rare comic to go up on the auction block.
Yeah, even comics I've never heard of. I'm just looking at some of their other listings. They have one here for Phantom Lady, which I think is a DC.
Oh yeah, that's
thing.
a gold age comic. Yeah, she later became. You would know her when Charleston was sold over to DC Comics, and a little comic called Watchmen, the Silk Spectre, is based on Phantom Lady.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, now that is a great cover. That is one of the covers that was used during the juvenile delinquent hearing on comic books.
Oh, too sexy.
As a reason why these comic books are too sexy for the kids.
Yeah, $16,000 for an 8.0. Not bad.
I mean, that's not bad.
Current bid, yeah. Or truly closer to $20,000 if you're paying the damn auction house their exorbitant fee. Good Lord. I don't know why that annoys me so much, but I don't like it.
It's so much. Yeah, it is a lot.
It's a shitty split.
I mean, there's got to be lots of insurance and a lot of other things that have to go on with these just because. Here's a $10,000 Batman #2.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, so are there no Action Comics #1s that are this high? Because I would assume that would then become the most valuable.
Yeah, that would be the most valuable, but there is not anything that is that high.
I mean, we know of, right? Somebody could still have something hidden somewhere, like you said, or some old lady.
Yeah, I mean,
but,
so let me take that back. There are 2 9.0s that are out there that are in private hands.
Yeah.
Okay. But to find another one, no, I doubt it. Again, you got to remember that this was disposable media in the day. You read them, you threw them away, you shared them with friends, or when it did come to the time of the Comics Code Authority, many moms just heard about how awful these comics were, thanks to Frederick Wortham, and just went into kids' bedrooms and threw them all away in the trash bin or lit them on fire.
Yeah. Well, that was the way of it, man. Too bad they didn't understand. Okay, now I'm feeling
commodities back in the 1950s.
I'm feeling some real nostalgia and desire to go back to the early 90s. Might I find today that a X-Men ripoff known as Youngblood is coming back? Is that what's going on?
Yes, actually, Rob Liefeld's Youngblood is returning to comics in December. And as a lead up to it, they are definitely giving you a flashback to your 90s by releasing over 30 variant covers for this series.
That's crazy.
Some of them are specific to comic shops, but some of them are just, covering other titles. They also do that where you might have like a Walking Dead issue that'll have a Youngblood variant on that. So you'll be look out between now and December for all of these Youngblood variants at your comic book store. The other thing that I kind of want to get now, these are not included in this story because, everybody loves Youngblood, so everyone's already aware of Youngblood coming back and all of that. But the variant cover craze has taken a different turn in the last year, and it has been somewhat profitable for the comic book companies and possibly the comic book stores. And that is this notion of a blind bag variant cover. So imagine that remember back Gen 13 had like 13 different variant covers back in the day.
Yeah, I do.
And everybody wanted the Janet Jackson ripoff cover. Imagine if all of those were all bagged in a black Mylar bag and they just said Gen 13 on it. And you don't know which one you were going to get. You didn't have the choice of getting that.
People love the blind boxes. They
Led
love
Zeppelin's "In Through the Outdoor" came in the album came in a brown paper sleeve, so you didn't know which album cover, and there were multiple different ones that you could get.
It's like those,
or it's like the blind bags of the Lego figures that I've had to go with the Spider-Man stuff. And I'm just curious what your guys' thoughts are on this.
Well, it's interesting because the blind box thing is obviously nothing new. And right now, what are those Japanese plushy things called Nabooboos or
Labuboos.
and Nabooboos.
Labubu. Yeah.
Those are a great example of this. You don't know what you're getting until you open it. There are massive fan bases around unboxing videos for those. Like that kind of stuff is as big as ever. Even though gamers have kind of poo-pooed on the whole idea of loot boxes, because that's really all this is loot boxes and not knowing what you're going to get. You're rolling the dice. But I think in the physical world, there's something to be said for it. Magic the Gathering, people have been doing this for decades, so they're used to this sort of thing. Applying it to comics, I mean, I don't know. I guess if I'm in to get them all, why not? I guess, why not? I mean, I would rather, here's what I would like to do. Go into a store and buy the comic and read the damn thing.
Yeah.
I don't care so much about collecting every variant cover unless I'm a massive fan of Youngblood or something else. Then maybe I do that, but
I can't think of any comic where I've tried to get every variant cover. No, none.
Not, and if you're trying, normally you just say, "Oh, I'll buy the one with the cover I want." But this is saying
not a young version or something.
That's problematic because comic book stores have and publishers do this where they will send 1-to-1 variants, meaning for every normal cover that you buy, you can get another one of the one variant that they have. So basically, you can have either cover A or cover B for your customers. Yeah. Then they have things like 1 and 5. So for every 5 of the normal comic that you buy, you get 1 of the variant cover, and so that increases the value of that one variant because if you've got 10 customers, that means that you're going to have to spend you have to buy 50 regulars just to cover your 10 customers.
Right.
And then they have some like the Jim Lees, which are 100-to-1 or 1,000-to-1. And the idea behind some of these higher rarities on these variant covers is that the comic book store will order, 100 or 200 or 1,000 of the original comics so they can get that one Jim Lee variant, and then they can turn around and they can sell that variant for $400, $500, $600, $1,000 to kind of cover the cost of the original covers that they bought. With the blind bags, my understanding is they have removed the incentive. Every cover could be a 1-to-1. You don't know which one is going to be the Jim Lee variant, or you don't know which one will be the Rob Liefeld exclusive all pocket edition cover.
Sure.
And so you are going in literally gambling on which cover you're going to get. And maybe you will get the really cool one, the really cool Jim Lee one, and maybe you'll get the Rob Liefeld.
Isn't it so funny? I knew you were going to make a stab at Rob Liefeld, but I thought it'd be about the feet or maybe the proportions.
Right. The chest.
Or some other kind of bad Liefeld reference. But
I mean, we're talking Youngblood. So
you did the third awesome category, which is pockets. That guy loved having pockets on everything.
All the pockets, like poor Cyclops in his most recent uniform had like 45 little pockets on his thing. What does he keep in there? He's only got one visor.
Yeah. And I guess, he created Youngblood. He gets the credit he deserves. But of course you want the Jim Lee ones, That's what I would want.
I mean, I like to give Rob Liefeld a lot of crap, but he has taken a lot of crap and he comes out still smiling.
He does.
So
and
I really appreciate him for that.
Yeah.
He's still a far better artist than I could ever have a chance to be. So whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I can't even draw feet.
Everybody's got their thing. Mike Zeck can't draw feet, by the way, but that's a whole different story.
It's a whole different thing with Mike Zeck. Yeah. I was gonna say that what was I gonna say? Oh, the Youngblood thing in general, though. Like, I remember the 90s even feeling a little bit like, it's a little paper thin. It's obviously just this new startup, Image Comics, trying to kind of riff on the whole mutant team thing.
Avengers, right.
Yeah. And then I kind of discounted it, I'll be honest. Have I missed out, or is there like a pantheon of content I need to consume? And also, Jim Lee can do this as head of DC, just like take a minute.
I don't know if I'm just using Jim Lee as an example.
Okay.
I don't know who are all the artists on this. They do have some really big artists that people would know doing these, so that's something to look out for.
Sure.
But typically, Jim Lee is very behind on many of his things, so the only stuff that he is doing is DC related.
And Hush, coverage. I know Hush is still supposed to Hush 2 or whatever it is.
Hush 2 someday will be done.
Gosh dang, dude! I feel like I'm waiting for I don't even know what's something that takes too long. Everything. He's taking too long. He's taking too long.
The death of the universe.
Yeah. The death. There you go. I feel like I'm waiting for the death of the universe with him. Hurry up! I want Hush. More Hush would be great. More Hush is good. Hush.
I guess I guess my biggest concern, I have frustrations with blind bags and blind boxes. I guess my concern is there are so many companies that are doing 30 variant covers, 27 variant covers, and now this blind bag stuff, which has been a big success for both DC and Marvel. I get the shivers of the cold specter of the 90s looking over at me, and the entire collapse of the comic book industry is just around the corner. But, we're doing much better than we were back in the 90s, still over $1 billion a year industry. So maybe it's nothing but, old people shouting at the clouds. But I don't know. It's a weird specter of chaos there.
It really is, yeah.
Be interesting to see. I kind of want to catch up and see what's going on over there, because I was a big early Image guy. I thought that was rebellious and awesome. Too. And I was super into it.
I do still have all those issues. Like, I think I bought, because they came out with like 6 number ones in the same month. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pick up all these. Ended up continuing Gen 13. And then there was another one, Danger Girl.
Wildstorm, Danger Girl. Well,
Danger
that was
Girl.
later. Danger Girl was later.
Okay.
It was good, though.
It was really
you
good.
had, Spawn.
Yeah, I collected Spawn all the way up to like issue 100. I still have those.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I collected and stopped, I think, at probably 10 or 20.
I went all through the
Capullo.
12. I don't know when Capullo took over for art, but that's really when I glommed onto him, and he's now like all-time artist. I freaking love Greg Capullo's work, but that guy's in his 60s. Let that sink in.
Wow.
The hell's that about? Well, anyway, hey, one final thing. I know how much you love Zaslav and the work he's doing over there at Warner Brothers.
That guy's gonna exit this thing with $500 million.
Yeah, he's gonna golden parachute himself into retirement. But anyway, here's another reason that you believe people should cancel their HBO Max service. They're about to dump a ton of Superman content, among other things, but DC animated Superman films that are some of the best in the business.
Yeah. Red Sun is something that you even recommend because
just recently is so good, dude.
Yeah, it's really good. So there are a bunch, and I will argue that the DC animated movies are better than most of the live action films that DC has released. But as of Sunday or Saturday, you'll no longer be able to watch Batman, Superman, Battle of the Super Sons, Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, Superman, Man of Tomorrow, which is a really good, I think, a really good take. Yeah. Superman, Red Sun, Superman, Unbound, The Death and Reign of the Superman. That's a 2-part movie that basically covers the death and rebirth of Superman. And then the live action Shazam with Zachary Levi that is also going out. I don't know if that one's such a big deal.
Such a weird, one of these things is not like the other, right?
Yeah. Although I will say, my youngest son, I took him to Shazam, and he loved that movie. That is a really good movie.
Yeah, it's good.
It's just somewhat problematic because of the person who's in it.
Yeah, but it's also just, I don't think it's a giant draw. So what ends up happening is, I think, this is the other thing I've noticed. A lot of HBO stuff, but Warner Brothers stuff in general has been showing up on other services. So Tubi's got a bunch of stuff right now. I want to say I saw animated stuff over on Fubo or something. But anyway, the point is, I think that whether this goes all the way to the top or not, what they're seeing here is an opportunity to spread it around a little bit. Make money off licensing. But I still think that stuff should just stay in its home. At least do the other thing. Go ahead, license it out. There are times where I can get certain shows, like there are HBO shows that are always on HBO, like 6 Feet Under. But I can also go, I don't know where I saw it, but somewhere like Tubi and watch 6 Feet Under. You can do both things. Keep them and share them and make your money both ways. Why not?
Yes. I think, though, that the licensing thing is the big thing right now. They can make a bunch of money off of licensing the Superman craze to whoever they're licensing it to. Now, we don't know if they're actually doing that or if they're just like, hey, our server space is getting really, really crowded with all the Zaslav pictures that we want to save. And we've got to get rid of this Superman stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you love him, dude. You want to
this guy is like the worst. This is the problem this is a problem when you have an MBA.
Yeah, you love him.
I want to give him the kiss of death. That's what I want to give him.
So. He sucks, clearly. He's like the least favorite of these media
the problem
executives.
is you should never have an MBA who has never worked on a film set a day in their life run a major studio.
Yeah.
It's very different if the person had their MBA has worked in the industry prior to becoming the head of a movie studio. That's a little bit different.
Yeah.
As problematic as his best friend is, Brian Robbins, who was in charge of Paramount, the kids stuff, all the Nickelodeon stuff, he would have been perfect to head Warner Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
He would have been perfect to head Paramount, but he has since left because of this merger with Skydance.
Yeah, not happy about it.
Yeah. So he if you don't know who Brian Robbins is, I know Scott and Brian do because we were raised on Head of the Class and all of that other stuff. But he ushered in all of your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, all of your iCarlys and your shows that you love growing up. He gave new life to Nickelodeon for years. Good Burger, if you're a fan of Good Burger, Saturday Night Live can thank him for that.
Yeah.
So it's just, he was really great. And then you got Zaslav, who's like, I just got an MBA and I love movies, so put me in the head of a studio.
There's this ancient myth that if somebody comes in from something unrelated or untrained, they're somehow disrupting in a positive way. And it's been this way since my first recollection of this was when, even before that, when Jobs was replaced by the board by the Pepsi executive.
Pepsi guy. Yeah.
And I went, Pepsi? Like, I get it. You come in and go, I got all this experience running Pepsi, and I think I can really turn things around in the computer world. Why? And then they do this all the time. We have sorry, everybody, but our current presidential administration is filled with people not qualified for their jobs because people on the outside go, oh, but they're disrupting the norms. They're coming in with the thing, and it's really going to disrupt. He says, shut up. I want people with experience in the thing you're supposed to be good at. That's it.
Yes.
It's not hard.
I will say there is some arguments to be made about coming in and throwing in some disruption, but it can't be from the top down. It has to be either from the middle or the low up.
Right. If the guy
if you're
who's going
disrupting from the top, you're just gonna be in trouble.
If you're going to set your whole vision from a guy who worked at Pepsi, and your goal is to just climb the mountain of
sugar water the rest of his life.
It's so effed up. I never understand why people do it that way, but whatever. Zaslav, enjoy your giant golden parachute when you get it. Well, Steven,
until then, cancel your HBO Max.
Yeah, until then, give him no more money. What are you doing these days on Major Spoilers that the people at home should hear about?
We are covering all of the new comic book releases. Of course, we do the Major Spoilers podcast where we talk about all this stuff and more. You can check that out at majorspoilers.com. And even though it is cold outside, it's still dry. So make sure you stay hydrated.
Oh, I think I can probably manage that. See you next time. All right, Brian, we're going to take us out with a quick email.
Sounds good. Just happen to have some vodka right here, so I'm hydrating.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Somebody had, what was that? I didn't know. I have so bad knowledge of drinking stuff, so this is probably totally a usual thing, and everyone knows it already.
Sure.
But I didn't know you could just make them flavored, like a peach flavored
vodkas. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the vodka always had to be in there, and then you'd flavor it other ways.
You can, like some of your purists would rather get like a Grey Goose unflavored vodka and then just do their own flavoring to it. But a peach vodka, as you mentioned it, with orange juice, fan-freaking-tastic.
Really?
Or with a citrus Sprite. Peach vodka is one of the better ones.
Okay.
I won't get flavored gins. It has to be gin flavored.
Oh, and what is gin flavored like? Just
juniper berries usually.
Oh, okay. Didn't realize I had a flavor.
It tastes like a pine tree is what it tastes like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I learned something today.
Yeah, but vodkas you get flavored. Usually your rums are spiced or unspiced, so you don't really get flavored rum. I take that back. Bacardi is all about the flavors. So they've got pineapple rum and coconut rum and all that stuff.
Okay, so all the base liqueurs, whatever, they have flavor versions if you want them.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
And I've got some really good from Kraken rum. I've got some really good black coffee flavored rum.
Oh,
which
weird.
Is caffeinated, so you can't do it late at night, but it's really, really good.
Caffeinated booze.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
One final question about that. What about everyone talks about how gross tequila is. Can you flavor tequila?
I think you can. I only ever hear about the three, like you've got silver, anejo, and reposado, and there's there might be a fourth one. Anejo, or is Anejo silver? No, silver or white. Anejo, Reposado. They have rosé tequila. Oh, rosé tequila, right? There's that. It's actually called tequila rose or something. Yeah, you can flavor.
And the rosé tastes like that flavor's like a wine style flavor. I don't know what a rosé is.
No, it's more like a rosé is typically a wine, but this is more like it's not rosé in the form of rosé. It's like, I think it's called rose, tequila rose.
Oh.
Comes in a black bottle and has like almost like a strawberry cream flavor to it.
If I ever run a brothel in the Southwest, I'm going to hire a lady named Tequila Rose to run the place.
I think she'd have to wear she'll wear a black bustier and have her hair up in a bun with needles
100%,
in it
100%.
that she could stab somebody if they mess with her.
And she won't be that old, but she'll be old enough to kind of not be in the prime of the brothel ladies.
Correct.
But she'll be she'll have so much wisdom and experience.
She'll have a very sophisticated beauty to her.
Yeah.
She'll be very elegant and beautiful that way, and have a good sophistication.
And when the reluctant cowboy type guy, the kind of brooding guy comes into town, he's not really he doesn't partake. He still misses his wife from the terrible accident
exactly.
they had. But she somehow, he and her create a kind of a tension together, a thing.
And she's right. And she, she'll actually break the rules and go into a room with him just to talk and give him a shoulder to cry on, and no Mufky goes on in that room. But
That's right. This will all be before Red Duke and his clan come into town and try to kill everybody. Right. Oh, I'm so excited for this.
Can't wait for the Sora videos of all this.
Yeah, I know. People do that. They'll hear us say shit on a Monday, and by Tuesday, there's like 10 Sora videos talking about it. I love it. You guys keep that coming. And by the way, I'm following, anytime one of you does something dumb on there, I follow you all. So keep doing it, because I love to see what you're up to. Quick email. This came to us, or it's a text actually, from voicecast.app/TMS. You can also find it on the website. This is Dustin Ward from Kansas at 2:00 in the morning, he told us.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Hey, Scott and Brian, about those screw flies, or screw worms, he says. Most maggots eat dead flesh, but these eat live flesh, especially in cattle. That's awful. Scientists found that releasing sterilized males works because females mate only once, stopping reproduction. A single female, I want to say single white female.
A single white female.
A single female can lay around 30,000 eggs, so this method has long kept populations down. The U.S. runs a barrier program in Central America, but a recent breach let some screw flies slip north. This new release is an emergency push to stop them before they reach Mexico and Texas. Been doing it for years, just ramping up now, says Dustin at 2:00 in the morning in Kansas. I mean, I can't wait for the Pixar animated film about these flies slipping north, and they find love or whatever they do.
I love that it's a new release. The 2.0 screw worms, far better than the 1.0. Definitely want to get the upgrade.
Yeah, they squashed the bugs, as it were. Thank you for that. Yeah. Keep your messages coming to that service and or our email, which is themorningstream@gmail.com. Stick around for, I have to play you something real fast. This is me at age 17 months laughing. Listen to this. Now, where's that happy kid?
You just heard somebody fart, I think is what that is.
I went on for another 20 minutes. That's the short version.
Right, exactly.
I don't know where that kid is, but I don't feel like I'm him anymore. Anyway, moving on to this. Oh, quick note. There will be a mashup today. Now, it's going to be, I'm warning you now, this is a 14-minute mashup. So you have full rights as a listener to skip it. It's only in the audio version of the podcast. It won't be here on YouTube. You can skip it if you want to, but I'll tell you what it is. You
want to.
Yeah, you may not want to. I don't know. It's the Wiener Special. He's calling it bigger, longer, and uncut. What I believe has happened here is he's found a technological way to search old episodes and find where you and I say something a lot. And he's found every time I say wieners or some reference to a wiener. Yeah. I'm guessing that is a lot of content. Well, it's at least 14 minutes.
It's going to be a ton of content. It would be like if he found all my absolutely's. Absolutely.
Yeah, and one day he should. Go find...
Yeah, find all my absolutely's.
Yeah, and then find every time...
or desk. I think people like to make fun of how much I used to use the phrase "esque."
You don't really do that
it's
anymore.
No. It's very Springsteen-esque. No, I've curbed that behavior, and now it's very Springsteen-like.
Oh, good. I like it. Well, anyway, check out the Wiener Special coming up after the song if you are inclined to do so. And if not, I understand completely. Thanks, Jamie, for that. That's going to do it for us. Frogpants.com/TMS for all your needs. Brian, why don't we play a song on our way out today?
Okay. Thorgan wrote in. Wow, he reached out all the way back in August. Remember, folks, you can put your requests in as early as you want. The system just asks that you put in the date you want to hear it. And if you don't put in the date, then I just fill it in when I can. And then what you want to hear. Back in August, Thorgan, or AKA Steve D, said, birthday, 50? Song? That's all it says.
That's great. He's leaving it up to you.
B5FS. I just realized maybe there's an acronym. No, I'm too puzzle-minded right now.
B5SS. Weird.
Yeah. But anyway, we already had a 50, and I kind of went on a grid, the Daft Punk grid thing. This time, I'm going 50 years back. Let's go to November of 1975. And one of the big songs, the number one song on the chart in the latter half of the month, was That's the Way, I Like It, by Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Yeah.
Let's hear a cover of it. And I don't know, let's think about some 80s band that maybe is known for a one-hit wonder. Let's say the band Dead or Alive. Has Dead or Alive ever done a cover of Casey and the Sunshine Band, That's the Way I Like It? Well, as a matter of fact, in 2010, they did.
What?
I don't know why, but Dead or Alive, You Spin Me Right Round, did do a cover of Casey and the Sunshine Band. They actually included it on their 2010 Greatest Hits album as a bonus track, which made people buy that stupid album just for the cover song.
Wild.
Not me!
Not you.
Here is Dead or Alive, and That's the Way I Like It.
This show is part of the Frog Pants Network. Yes. Get more at frogpants.com.
What is this?
What is this, Jill?